We must also recognize is that the reduction in policing currently in our city and the lawlessness that is happening is due to two things. One, the police have chosen to not fulfill their oath of office and to provide the public safety they are owed to the citizens they serve, right? It's documented. But even before that, it was documented. The Minneapolis Police Department is the most dysfunctional police department in our state and probably in the country. The second part is that there has to be accountability and someone that is actually taking responsibility for what the police does and doesn't do. And that doesn't exist in this moment. And I do believe that the current charter that we have does tie the hands of those who want to have that accountability. Because we are mandated to have a specific amount of policing. We are mandated to, have the kind of police union contract that we have right now. I don't know any other big city in the state of Minnesota that has the charter that we have. It just doesn't exist.
This is what pisses me off about what I just showed you. That's Ilhan Omar, the same Ilhan who spent last year, along with many other people who claim to know everything about minority communities, that we need to defund the police. And so what's funny is that after all this time and all these people going missing and all these crimes taking place and crime surprisingly spiking, now's the time to get in front of your audience, whether it be in some gymnasium, on Twitter, in a town hall meeting, wherever it is. Now's the perfect time to let the world know that this idea of defunding the police is either completely bad or we need to properly structure it, or abolishing the police is downright stupid. No, it's not time for any of that. You got to get in front of all these people and let them know that the lack of cops in a police force is the problem. After spending a full year's time saying, yeah, we got to cut back on police spending, and you don't even know what they're taking out money-wise. It could be salaries, it could be other things in the department that people would need that they can't use anymore because you took the money out. No, none of that. You didn't have an answer for that because, like I and many others said, once you take the cops out, once you limit their resources, crime is going to spike. The criminals are going to notice that, and they're going to have a ball. These random Twitter videos of people going into Walgreens and different stores and stealing everything ain't new, and it's mainly in cities where the cops are either gone or limited in resources. Why? Because many talking heads decided that it was going to be a good idea to get in front of all these cameras, get on Twitter, and bitch about how we need to defund them. Cops are bad. They are hurting these communities, and the only way to fix it is to get rid of them. Cut the money. Put this third thing in that's supposed to be the answer, because cops don't know what to do in these situations. And what I find funny about that specifically is that you want to say cops don't know how to handle certain situations. Cool, fine, let's work with that. You think a random social worker that's 25 years old knows how to deal with tape? Use your context clues. I'm not going to say the actual word. You think a social worker knows how to deal with a homicide? You think a social worker knows how to deal with somebody hanging from a rope trying to take their own life? The answer is no. A lot of people don't know how to deal with that. And unless you got proper training and a lot of people know what they're actually doing to handle that, it's going to spike drastically. Stop this game. I'm tired of this. You spent all this time trying to spin this narrative and it didn't work. Time for a new one. Time for a new strategy. Defunding the cops didn't work because now, instead of owning up to your dumb talking points, you're blaming officers. You're blaming them for this. And so now you're going to have more people demonizing cops because you're going to have people saying, where are the cops? We need them here. Why are they not in these areas? Why are they not at work? How come they're not at work? Congratulations. You have invited more hate towards officers who are going to need to be in the line of duty, that are going to need to be called when shit hits the fan in houses, in communities, in stores, anywhere where they're needed. So congratulations to you, people like the crackheaded mayor.
99% of it.
Expand on that.
Well, I mean, look at my predecessors. Did people say that Rich Daley held tea sessions with people that he didn't disagree on? Rahm Emanuel was a polite guy who was a uniter? No. Women and people of color are always held to a different standard.
Because this is your narrative, this is your spin, and you got to deal with it when shit hits the fan. That's your problem because you decided to talk about that. You decided to push that narrative, so guess what? Live with the shit you decided to taste. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all in the next one. Stay safe, be blessed. Goodbye.